Hello and welcome to another free code session. My name is Jason Bach and I'm going to continue on working with ref returns in rocks. All right, I got more coffee, so hopefully my throat won't be as raspy, because you never want a raspy throat. Okay, why is I got like a little icon down here for, oh, because OBS is doing stuff. Oh, well, thank you, OBS. Now you can go away as soon as I look at it. Okay, so generate a field for the member. So let's do that first. And we're going to get rid of this class because we won't read it, need it. Be your future. See your future. Caddyshack reference. Okay. You know, those old 70s movies and even in 80s, sometimes what you thought was funny and then you watch it later, it's like, yeah, that's actually kind of awkward now, you know. So anyway, it's just funny when, you know, culture and mindset and you know, education and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, that's not really that funny. Yeah, it's actually pretty. Sometimes it's like, wow, that's really disturbing, you know. So let's see. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. What's the first thing I need to do? I need to build something. Maybe here. Yeah, private seal class out, and then you do this. Okay, so here is where we want to build private static void build ref return fields. And we will grab the same stuff as before. Okay. And we'll put that down here, and we will call it right here. So we'll say mock create builder, build ref return fields with the writer and the information. Okay. So that's that's good. That's nice. So first thing we want to do is find all the methods. Shoot. I hate explicit stuff. Things. Yeah, it's not just index either. It's properties. Properties can just have a ref return as well, but this will cover it. So we do need to make sure though that we, you know, do this for methods, properties, and indexers. Okay. The heck? I think my wife is doing. Hold on. Okay, I found out what the noise was. It wasn't my wife. It was two of my cats. One of my older cats, Mittens, and my newest cat, kitten, Sully. And it's kind of sad because, you know, we have 3 cats. Tweak is the oldest out of them, and he's pretty much has no problem with the kitten. They get along. They sleep together. They fight and tussle sometimes, but, you know, they get along. Mittens does not like Sully at all. Constantly is hissing at him, and Sully is like, let's play. And he keeps following him around and wants to play with him and run after him, and Mittens wants nothing to do with him. And so what was happening is the room across here is the laundry room, and there's a little access door for them to go through to use the litter. And Sully was trying to go through and Mittens was trying to come out, and they were batting at each other and fighting. So that was actually the noise. Anyway, all right. So with that little distraction, so I can say, yeah, so I got to do for all of them. And yeah, meow for each. The thing that was going through my head again is explicit implementations. They all need their own. But I don't care, because of what I would have is 3 of them. They're all going to have their own entries in the information. And the fact that they're explicit doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't think. So for each var method in information methods, where returns value, returns, where it doesn't return void, and value, return type. I could just returns true if the method returns by reference. Returns true if this method returns by ref read only. There's a difference. Indicates a ref parameter or return type. Oh boy. C# ref read only. In a ref read only method return, the read only modifier on a ref return indicates that the return reference can't be modified. The following example returns a reference to the origin. It uses the read only modifier to indicate that callers can't modify the original. Oh, well, I think so. We're going to have to support that in terms of when we emit the call signatures and stuff like that, but we don't care about read only ref, read only struct. But we don't care if you are just doing a ref return, I believe. So in a member body, indicate that reference return value stored locally as a reference at the content of the modifier. In general, local variable access another value by reference. Method signature return a value to the caller by reference. Reference return values. So you can say ref decimal. Yeah. Okay. The call method also clearly return values ref read only. Okay, so we have to. Okay, it's not bad. I'm just glad I've caught this before I got too far, and didn't do this right. So need to add ref or ref read only to the return values, and then you still return it as ref. So it's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so the first thing though is getting back to this. So, and value returns. So actually, we don't even need to check this. We can say returns by ref or value returns by ref read only. Okay. Writer.write line. You got to have fun with life. You have to laugh. You have to be silly. Because if you take things way too seriously, it's just not a fun life. All right. So these need to be just private. Then we're going to need to put the type name in of method.return. Method.value. We're only going to need select value. Just get right to it. Method.return type, get name. Okay. And then we're going to say RR doink method. Oh crap. Yeah, I can't do that because I need the identifier thingy. So method.value member identifier. There. So you have private, and that's done. So that's for all the methods, for all the money, and then for properties. Properties. And of course, you wouldn't have a type there. Boom. That's it. So that's the first part. I like this. So that will create the ref return field. So that's done as far as I'm concerned. But let's quick do a test here where we're going to say the things from the stuff. And what I mean by that technical term is this We're going to grab two more here. We're going to say ref readonly int ref readonly return, and then readonly int this string of a. There you go. Okay. Because I want to have all combinations just to show here. So we're going to just grab the members, and then we're going to do that. And then let's just generate that, and let's see what we're generating to see if we're actually generating all the generated. If that made sense. So the member signatures aren't going to be correct yet, but I want to see that I'm putting in the fields correctly. And once this gets done grinding away, I have my 386 coprocessor. Copy value. Let's do the dance. Let's do this. That, H, that, normal that, and then normal that. All right, so we should have, yeah, RR 0, 1, 2, and 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay, so that does take care of that. So in this little checklist, that is done. Okay. Now the next thing we need to do is close that out. We don't need to do that anymore, but we do need to start working on these things. So the return type. We are going to need to have kind of the same thing here, which is there on method return, that's the return type, that's the modifiers, but I don't think I think I just need to say this if it's one of these things. Okay. So we need to have a var return by ref. And yeah, this is just for the value builders. For the void builders, we don't care because you don't return anything. So we don't need to check that. So either method returns by ref, you would have a ref. Otherwise, method returns by ref read only, otherwise string.empty. Okay. Now where is the return type all being used? Method description, method signature, method exception. Why not? Why not? Why not? So we're going to put in here that, and then we're going to grab this and put that there. And that's done. Okay, so that's for the methods. Okay. And then we're probably going to want something similar here for the property builders. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Yeah, so you need it here. Yeah. Okay, but we'd want it, yeah, here. Okay. I know I'm babbling again, but that's okay. I do that sometimes. So property returns. Good, we do have that. So we just need to say here property, and then return by ref is overridden. I believe you say public override ref return. And we're done. Okay. I will probably regret that. In that, well, no, I won't regret it. Because you have to say public ref only property. Yeah. Okay. I think that's good. And then the explicit type name always goes there. That's it. Well, indexers, because those are done. Build getter, build setter, get signature, visibility, explicit type name. Yes, so I would do almost the same thing here. Good. I never actually grabbed the... It is nice when refactorings work. So is overridden there, and that's done. And so actually now, the test here, we should also make sure that we're doing ref int method, ref return property, ref return get, and then we also want a ref read only int property ref read only return, and make that say method. Okay, and see if that works. Well, great, it passed, but I said run it in debugger. You just took 10 seconds out of my life, which honestly should not take that long to get a freaking debugger to launch. But you know, I'm not... Thank you. But I'm not bitter. I am not bitter. I'm really not. I'm not a bitter man. I'm a better man. Isn't that a Pearl Jam song? I think it is. You know, let me tell you a Pearl Jam story real quick. So I think, if I remember right around where 10 was released, before they like skyrocketed into popularity, they played at Marquette University, and my alma mater. And I think they played at what was called the Varsity Theater. I'm not even sure if that's the right name, but they, I think they actually used some footage from the video Even Flow from one of their concerts there, but don't quote me on that. I could be completely wrong on that. Let's actually do Pearl Jam Even Flow video location. Abandoned video for... Okay, so maybe it was the Moore Theater in Seattle. Okay. And the footage was used for the Even Flow concert. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that was wrong. But I know they played at the university. Yeah, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Pearl Jam gig at the Milwaukee, Wisconsin Marquette University Alumni Hall. See, I told you. I knew it. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, it's not like I'm a huge Pearl Jam fan. I remember them. Oh yeah, that really did nothing. So anyway, so they came to Marquette, and I was just unaware of them, and I could have gone and seen a band that I don't know if I was, I wasn't really into their music, but would have been cool to see a band on the rise come to a college like that. So anyway, but now I know that it wasn't actually at the Varsity Theater, wherever they played there. It was, that was at the Moore. All right. So did I do the things right here? I got all the fields there. I saw that. Ref int, ref read only, ref int, ref read only, ref int, read. Looks like we are doing all the right things. Okay, so that's good. Now we can take this off the list. So we're doing that. Now the assigns. Okay, so now we need to say return ref this member identifier. Okay, so we go to the method value builder and method handler, raise events, var result. Yeah, we can't say var result. We have to say the return thing. var the return thing. our return value is equal to if the method returns by ref or method returns by ref read only, then what we're actually going to return is, and we want to be a little careful here because I want to say var result is here, but I don't want to say var this dot thing is here. So let's be a little bit more. If method returns a ref or method returns by ref read only, else we're gonna do what we normally do if it doesn't. Okay, but if we do, then what we need to say here is this dot rr, you can just because I'm going to need it. So we're going to assign the value, and then we're going to do this down here. Okay, same business, where the normal way is this. Otherwise, we're going to say return this, return ref this. And that's it. Okay. So everything else in between is still the same. We don't care about that. Now there should be some errors because, yeah, we don't pass in identifier. I just can't win. I can't win. Uint. Okay, but now we're chasing everything. Oh my God. Okay, so we should have result here. Okay. Result.member identifier. Thank goodness. Okay, so that will take care of the method, and that should be enough there. Let's actually go to this test and see if at least the method is going to be generated correctly. Of course, it would matter if I actually... yes. Can't do everything. Can't do everything correctly. What's here? Result dot. There. That's easy. It felt almost too easy. So, but that actually is going to take care of 4 things then, I believe. And then we just need to do the property. Because it's just that simple. The property getter. All right. And the property getter always gets the first member identifier value. Not that it matters, but, you know, we want to be consistent, right? We want to be consistent. Okay, so ref identifier, return ref this. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. Ref read only, this RR1, yep. And because we didn't do properties yet, right? But here we do this, and here we do that, and that's 3, and that's 5, and those are 4 and 6, right? 4 and 2. Well, 0, yeah, because everything's 0 based. Okay, cool, cool. So we're actually really close, and I'm almost at time, but we're going to do this property builder. Okay, so build getter. For our result, same thing here. So we're going to say something like this. If result dot value returns, yeah, so we can just do that. Result dot member identifier is that. Otherwise, even though it looks exactly the same, I am paranoid. And now we need to say here the same thing we do when we do a return. We're going to pull that up here. Okay. Now we're going to say result value result.member identifier. And that's it. How many times do I do result.value? A lot. Property. There. Okay. And now this should be fully supported, because that's what you want. You want fully supportedness. Because if you don't have fully supportedness, then things fall apart. Right? Right. All right. Do the dance one more time. And what do we have? Good. Good, good, good. It does exactly what I expect it to. Awesome. Okay. That's good. That's very, very good. I'm very, very happy. So I think this is all done now, but I'm going to have to do some verification of tests. So the last thing I'm going to do before I shut down this episode is I'm going to shut down Visual Studio. Okay. And then I'm going to start it up. I'm not going to write the tests yet for the ref and ref returns, but what I want to do is make sure that all the generated code still builds. So all the stuff that's currently there should not break. Okay. And if that's true, then off camera, I will write the tests for the ref returns. And I'm not trying to see, am I able to change the value in and do any fancy stuff? That's really not the intent of what I'm trying to support here, at least for now. Okay. What I want to do is be able to just make it so that it works. Okay. That's all I want. So let's see. Still thinking. You're still thinking your things, I think. And let's say I said no. I run tests. Thank you. Run all your tests. And hopefully I didn't break too much. And hopefully by not much or too much, I mean none at all. Well, at least it builds successfully. Let's see if all the tests pass. Because there's 2 stages to this. It's like a 2-stage rocket. You need to pass, and we do. All right, so I'm done with this episode. I'm done with this feature, other than just me doing the test off camera. And then what's the next stuff? So we did this, we did this. This one should be pretty easy. And like I said, I think I'm going to do these 2 off camera, because it's just a lot of, especially that last one, that's a lot of work for, it's boring to watch, to be honest. You know, supporting the makes is something I have to do, but who wants to look at that? So I think that is it for now. So thank you all for watching. Leave comments and questions below. See you in the next episode.